Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel. Well, I decided to try some of these Dell props, the foldable ones, right? Which is weird. Dell props website www.foxier.com. So there must be an association, Dell and Foxier. And if you're all saying of course they are, George, well I didn't know. But yeah, I thought I'd try some of these Dell props. Got them from Hobby RC. Links in the description. But I've already opened them and had a look, and there's a couple of important things I'll have to tell you straight away. Right, all the parts come as bits like this, and you put everything together yourself. I've already done them three, but everything comes in bits. Now first of all, don't be misled by thinking, oh great, the foldable props and stuff, and if I bust one prop all I have to do is open it up and replace one prop. No, because I'll guarantee you when these things are on, you are not going to get that top case off again. Right, it's like any other prop. You bake it, you buy a brand new set. Right, you are not going to get that top off again, and if anyone says well I have, I'm bloody shocked. Right, so that's one thing. Also, let me just show you this, the very thin props. Right, when you compare it to a standard Dell prop, right, look at the difference. They are very narrow, the props. Okay, this is a wider pitch angle, granted, but I mean the entire blade itself is very narrow. I think they've done that to keep the weight down though. Right, and talking about weight, let's just jump into that bit straight away, because I know that's one of the first things people are going to ask. Right, can you see, is that up there? Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, wrong way. There you go. Right, well we're standard Dell prop, which is coming in at is that 5.6? I can't see from upside down here. I think it's 5.6. You'll be able to see better in the video. 5.6 gram, and that's a standard Dell prop. Now let's try one of these foldables. Well, look at that, it's even lighter, and I was thinking this was going to be heavier. Okay, well that shocked me straight away, so that's good news, it's even lighter. That's probably why the blades were a lot thinner. Okay, so you know it's lighter than your average prop, which is great news. It's going to take up a little bit more space. I don't know if you can see like that. It's going to take up a little bit more space on your motor head, but there should be, well there will be enough room. I haven't got a motor on me, a spare motor kicking about, or I could have showed you, but there'll be enough room. Alright, of course at the end of the video I won't show you this bit, but I'm going to whack them on a model and jump straight to a test flight. Okay, but there's one more thing I wanted to tell you. Because all these blades all come in parts and bits and pieces, alright, don't, and I don't care if you're a new pilot or not, don't get them on the wrong way, right? Because like I said right at the beginning, personally these are not like interchangeable props, because you cannot get that cover off once it's on. So make sure they go on the correct way, right? So you know your way your props spin, if you've got them spinning inwards, right? So make sure they go the correct way and you use the correct prop. Just pop these on, because now at this point if I used the wrong prop, right, prop facing that way for argument's sake, or even got it upside down, when you get the cover on, which you'll see in a second, this little plastic cover that goes over the top, you have to push it in, and it goes in tight and it clips down. Right, now I've tried, I cannot get that off again now. When it's in, it's in. You cannot. Maybe, and I didn't want to do this in case I bust it, maybe if you got a screwdriver and tried plying it up or something or other, but once they're in and they're locked down tight, which is what they have to be obviously, or stuff's going to fly off, that's not coming off. That's not coming off again. You see that one's not even in completely, if you can see here. I have to get that in a bit more. You can hear, I hope you can hear that, because you can hear the plastic grinding down and locking into place. You have to give them a good punch, good push. I can see some people putting them in a vise, but no, you have to push them right down to make sure that's it, make sure they're all locked in place. And yeah, okay, the foldable props, so that make it life easier to fit in your backpack, or even just carrying on the back of you, or just carrying anywhere. You might have your quad and stuff in a box, I don't know. Plus also, because I mean, this is a simple thing, when you're putting them on your quad, make sure you're putting them on the right way up, because there's no like, I mean, if you're a new pilot, right, I'll rephrase that, if you're an experienced pilot, of course you know that end goes down and that end comes up. But on most, oh, it has, I apologise, I was just going to say, for newer pilots, on most props, you'll feel some lettering, some indentation, which gives you the degrees and the SARs, like 50-50 or whatever. Right, whereas these haven't. I was about to say, but yes they have, I just felt it there. I don't know, just make sure that one's just a scrap. No, it's on all of them. Yeah, so it has, so you can't get them on the wrong way. But now when you're putting them together, just make sure you get them props in the correct order, the correct way. As in one going that way, that's a back left. This will be a front left, and then we've got the back right. So make sure you get them, and you can't see a bloody thing I'm doing because I've zoomed right in, but make sure you get them the right way around, because once them tops are on, you will not get them off again unless you pry them with a screwdriver or something, and then I reckon you could split them. Alright, so anyhow, let's whack them on a model, take them for a test flight and see how they do. Okay then, let's jump shot straight to the field. Alright then, let's get going. Just taking it a little bit steady. Brand new props, don't know what's going to happen, especially yeah, with these things, I had no idea. That bit was a bit funny actually, that real slow roll, it was an accident. I took off in low rates, I always take off and land in low rates, and I didn't realise, and I panicked a bit then. That's better, switched them up again. Excuse me. So as you can see, they seem to handle flips and rolls pretty damn good, so I was very happy with that. There is a downside though. They haven't got, because of the design of them, the way they're made, they just haven't got enough power for a good punch out. Like there, that was a full throttle punch out for a split second or two, and it was slow. They just haven't got the oomph, so to speak. And like I say, that's just because of the shape and the size of the prop, the way, the pitch angle of the prop. I mean, you have to remember though, this is like the first generation of these foldable props. Right, okay, foldable props have been out for years, but I mean for like quads and stuff. So maybe in the next gen they'll do better pitch angles, they'll do this or that. But yeah, they fly great. So will I still be using them? Yeah, I'm going to leave them on my quad. But the second I crash and I have to swap them out, I'll be getting rid of them. I won't be getting any more. Right there, that big punch out, it just doesn't do it. And it's fine if you want to do like normal flying, normal freestyle, but occasionally you want to do a punch out, you might want to do a power loop, and they just don't seem to have enough oomph. But they are great for chucking in your backpack, but that's where the gimmick ends. You fold your props up, you chuck it in the backpack, and that's it. That's where the gimmick sort of like ends with them. But hopefully in the next generation of them, they'll might increase the pitch angle, make them a bit wider to catch the air better, and more power and everything, because at the moment they're just lacking, if you know what I mean. They're just lacking in a few areas, in my opinion. But I do like them, that's why I'm going to leave them on this quad. Now I have seen and heard of one or two problems people have had. In a crash, the props have been inside themselves, if you know what I mean, and caused problems. folded over themselves, and also your locking nut on your motor has come loose, because as you look at the prop, there's nothing to bite the motor. It's just a dead smooth surface where your props connect in, and the space connects into your actual motor. But do I like them? Yeah, I like them. Would I buy any more? Not at the moment. Right, not at the moment. Like I say, the gimmick is you can fold them up, chuck them in your backpack. That's brilliant. I'm very happy with that. But that's where it ends, unfortunately. So, and that's where the video ends. So I'm going to leave it there. Say the good props, well worth a try. You might enjoy them more than I did. But like I said, I'm going to leave them on until they bust, because they work and they're okay. Or until I get to the point where I think, stuff it, not enough power. Okay then, pilots and ground crew, thanks for watching, and there's my ugly mug. Cheers.